अरे पान वाला दो चाय लाना, एक में चीनी 2 चम्मच और एक में 1 चम्मच नमक। फिर पान वाले से 4 सांची पान सादे, पान खा के दिल में तसल्ली आई हो हो। अरे पान खा के दिल में तसल्ली आई हो। अरे पान खा के दिल में तसल्ली आई।
Tariq Mirza, also known as TM, received a rapturous response in the early 70s and is here to confabulate with LMK about his fascinating music career that has traversed over 5 decades.
Well, it feels great. Actually, you know, this is like I'm back after 11 years or so, and it just feels like I just left, you know, yesterday. So it's great. I'm getting used to playing around again. I've been doing a lot of that, and I have some more gigs coming up.
Amongst many honors, TM was conferred upon to play at the memorial anniversary of the music legend of the world and relates his experience.
I'd like to do this song. I was very honored to be asked to sing at John Lennon's 25th memorial at Capitol Records, and this is the song I did. Not only that, I was also asked to light up the first of the 25 peace candles. So when I went down to light up that candle, I had to ask, why me, John? And the answer back was rock and roll. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. I love you all.
His initiation into music.
I started, I think, around 11 here in Karachi, as one of my cousins had left his guitar behind for me. So that's what got me going, and I'm a self-taught guitar player.
Decidedly influenced by the 60s, the guitarist relates his early life, inspirations, and sources of introduction into music.
The Beatles were the main, you know, inspiration and the source that got me into it more than anybody else. But even before the Beatles, there was Cliff Richard and the Shadows. I've always loved their music. That was great, but recently, like 8 or 2 years ago or so, I discovered what was the triggering point of me liking rock and roll. And I realized I was at a family picnic when I was maybe 4 or 5 years old in Gouveia, which is outside of Karachi. And I was trying to sleep, but I could hear my older brothers and sisters and their friends and my cousins, who were a lot older than I was, having a great time across that guest house. And I could hear them dancing and shouting and all that stuff to Bill Haley and the Comets. All right, here's one of the early songs of the Beatles that I used to listen to quite a bit at my home, and I had the 45. So it goes like this. Oh yeah, I tell you something I think you understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
From hilltoppers to the 21st century, TM cites his early bands and experience.
Alright, so my first band was the Hilltoppers, and it included myself on the lead guitar, Zahoor on rhythm, Kazim on bass, and Ali Asghar on drums. And we were playing basically a lot of instrumental stuff, the Shadows, the Ventures, and some cover of instrumental of some regular songs, and we played at parties, and that eventually lasted for a little while, and then we added a keyboard player, and which became 21st century. We added Subuk on the keyboard.
TM relates his experience of the first Battle of the Bands that took place in 1971.
1971 was the first Battle of Bands in Pakistan, and 21st Century, my band, won the gold medal. It was quite a hectic thing, for me at least, because we had to set up all the equipment and maybe do a little sound check and the previous night. So I remember reaching home really late, like 3 in the morning or something, like 4 in the morning, and my parents weren't too thrilled about that. But at the end of the day, I got the gold medal, we got the gold medal, and I brought it home, and I showed it to my parents, and I think they were happy, at least with all that effort. Some of the songs that we sang that day were Lola by the Kinks, and Yellow River by a band called Christie, and Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. I like to do one of my newest songs, and it's called Man, It's a Beautiful Thing. I just love this girl. She's been a treasure trove of inspiration. She melts me down when she's around. The chords just ring. Man, it's a beautiful thing. Man, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
Beatles cited as his biggest influence with other invasion artists of Great Britain.
Yeah, the Beatles would have to be the most inspiring stuff for me. I mean, their story was great, you know. Especially when I learned that they were self-taught, and I thought to myself, wow, you know, that's magic, and I'd like to get that no matter how long it takes. And then there were, you know, the Shadows were great. Hank B. Marvin's guitar playing was just out of this world. I mean, I love that sound. Even now, Apache, their first big hit, gives me chills when I listen to it. I still love Hank Williams' songwriting. The guy who wrote, hey jambalaya, crawfish pie, your cheating heart. And hey good looking, what you got a cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah, that's Hank Williams.
With a wide palette to put colors to, TM talks of his departure from Karachi and his struggle that paved his way into the music scene in the US.
All right, I left Karachi in 1972 for the US, and my first state was Michigan, but it was just too cold for this Karachi kid. So then I moved after a semester to Texas, where I stabilized myself. And there I was just playing in the cafeteria. I had my guitar and I was playing for some friends, and then after a couple of songs, a lady walked up to me and said, hey, you know, I heard you singing, and would you be interested in performing at our annual Christmas party? And I said, of course, yes, you know, I'd love to. And I thought, you know, there'll be 50, 60 people out there. But when I went there, they were like, Texas-style cafeteria was filled up, and there were like over 400 people. And I performed a few songs, and after that, it just took off. I started playing a lot of concerts at the college, and in fact one of the concerts which was sponsored by the arts club Alpha Rao Tau, and the teacher said after it happened that I made history because it was the first kind of like sold out student-produced concert, and me being the artist.
He articulates his own paranomasia from patriotic to earthiotic and talks about his album's release.
Basically, in 2005, I released my first album, which was earthiotic. It's my word, and I thought, you know, we should be thinking bigger. As opposed, earthiotic was opposed to, patriotic. I thought it'll be nice if we could all think bigger, you know. So I thought I'd throw that word out there, and I was surprised that there was no such word in the dictionary. So I claim earthiotic as my word. It produced a top 10 hit in Pakistan, which was Aao 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 Suji Ka Halwa Khao. Ek, do, teen, char. आज सुबह जब मैं उठा, दूर से आवाज आई, उठ जाओ मेरे बेटा, पी लो दूध मलाई. थोड़ी देर I couldn't believe it when I heard those things. So I looked around for a minute. Again I heard the voice saying, Aao, 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 Suji ka halwa khao. Aao, 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 Suji ka halwa khao. Hey! मेरा कमरा भर गया जल में खुशबू से, पानी मेरे मुंह में आ गया अंदर से. और थोड़ी देर I couldn't believe it, I had fallen from my bed. So I looked around for a minute, still the sound was in my head. Ow, 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 Suji ka halwa khao. Ow, 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 सूजी का हलवा खाओ everybody आओ 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 आ जाओ सूजी का हलवा खाओ खा लो आओ 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 सूजी का हलवा खाओ सूजी का हलवा खाओ सूजी का हलवा खाओ.
From the ocean view at Palisades Park to where the world can find his music.
My Facebook page is Halwa King, and www.facebook.com/Halwa King. Same goes for Instagram, Halwa King, and my website is www.tee-m, just like that. Yeah, I want to thank LMK, which is legendary musicians of Karachi, and Shadows Production for having me here and doing a great job. I love this setting. Beautiful. I wish you all could be here, but since you're not, I'm letting you know that it's great. Yeah, you could, hey, look, I'm still doing it, and a lot of times I feel like I'm just starting, so for all you guys who are just starting, really starting now, just keep plugging, man. I mean, the guitar is a great instrument. You could, any instrument that catches your fancy, do it, But I feel like the guitar is a great thing. It's portable, you can take it anywhere. Hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. Hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. This world is going crazy. Well, it can do what it wants. Today nothing can stop me from singing my new song. Hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. I said, hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. Your game is getting stale now, and I know what you're up to. It's time you better end now and stop the things you do. Hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. I said, hey, I just feel right. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. Yeah. Oh, with the sunshine in my eyes and sky all blue. Thank you, everybody.